Back on America's Forum, continuing now with Norm Hooten, the Delta Force member who was there at the battle that we remember as Blackhawk Down in Mogadishu 20 years ago. Norm, before we get back to the here and now and studying pharmacy at Palm Beach Atlantic, I understand this is only the second time you've come forward publicly to tell your story.
That's correct.
Why now?
I was requested to do it, of course, by you guys, and I thought it was an interesting time to do it, given all the things that are going on in the world, and as just a caution to all of us when we commit these troops, make sure that we commit them and support them.
And with troops basically out of Iraq, but back in, earlier we were talking about humanitarian missions. If we don't do them, who else does? But is this an expansion of the role of the American military? I mean, isn't the military's first and primary focus protecting America, achieving military objectives? Are we in danger of mission overload with a humanitarian aspect, such as what was recommended on Mount Sinjar?
Well, I think you have to be careful with that, certainly. But the military has always been a very flexible force, at least in the last generation, for sure. But each one of these situations is certainly unique, and we have to be very, very careful about it. But we can't. We have to consider it, as an option.
Norm, you mentioned before the break that you're back studying pharmacy at Palm Beach Atlantic. Why PBA?
Well, living here in Florida, I had to, make a choice on which school to attend, and after a lot of careful deliberation, PBA just seemed like the best fit for me. It's a great university, great staff, and great student body. Great place to go learn that trade.
Now, as I understand it, you're currently a Valor intern at the West Palm Beach VA Health Facility. Whole lot of controversy. Now we're looking at VA health reform. Briefly, can you elaborate on your experience now as an intern with VA Healthcare?
Sure. I've had a wonderful experience there. I know that they've taken it's been very controversial, and they've taken a beating in the media and at the national level. But I can say from my experience that the folks in the trenches at the VA, the doctors and the healthcare professionals there, really go above and beyond to try to give the retired veterans the best possible health care. And being a retired and disabled veteran, I have certainly got a vested interest in that, and I think these guys work really, really hard to make it happen, and they deserve some credit down at that level for sure.
Well, Norm Hooten, you deserve some credit, a debt of gratitude from us all for your valor in service in Mogadishu and as part of Delta Force, and obviously for your endeavors now. We wish you great success.
Thank you, JD.